a Waldenwood video series with your host today, Jenny Reed.
Hi, I'm Jenny Reed, interior designer at Waldenwood. In this week's part of our series on keys to a great remodeling experience, John Miller, certified remodeler, is going to be talking about accountability, the ability to admit mistakes as a key to a great remodeling experience. Accountability is not a trait that is always present in the world in which we live. Recently, for example, we repaired an entire finished basement that had flooded as a result of product failure. The homeowner contacted the installer about the obvious product failure. The installer refused to even come out to the site to talk with the homeowner or see the damage. There wasn't any accountability from the company, resulting in a very broken relationship between the homeowner and that company.
Jenny, your story is unfortunately the kind of thing which causes a lot of hurt. Not to mention all of the underlying dynamics involving money and relationships as well. All great remodeling experiences require, putting it bluntly, the ability to admit a mistake and then to follow up by taking the responsibility to implement a corrective action. Admit and implement. They go hand in hand. Again, it just can't be the practice of the remodeler. There has to be something that happens with the homeowner as well. I sometimes laugh with my peers about the compendium of items that each of our companies have made mistakes on and have the objects in our storage rooms as reminders of those mistakes. Windows and doors and that piece of decorative glass that was supposed to be tinted and not clear. That trim that we thought was supposed to be stained and in reality was painted. The reality is that these wounds remind us as remodelers of our humanity. We do make mistakes. And it reminds us of the times that we swore to our hurt by implementing the corrective action. As a result of that kind of accountability comes the realization that there is forgiveness. The ability to admit, correct, and move on. No grudges, no axes to grind, just a bump on the road on the pilgrimage to getting that project done. When there's that sense of accountability, something wonderful on that job site happens. With accountability comes ownership on the part of the remodeler and the homeowner alike. Accountability. It's the bottom line on every great remodeling experience. So until next time, in the words of Wes Fessler, a fellow contractor disabled in a ladder accident, now turned author, he writes, "Good men are bound by conscience and liberated by accountability." See you soon.